Okay, so you did it. You poured your heart and soul into writing a book. The last word is typed, the cover looks amazing, but now what? Now comes the real challenge. How do you get it into the hands of readers? Well, today we're breaking down a proven 10-step marketing plan to make sure your masterpiece actually finds its audience. I mean, this is the question, right? It's what keeps every author up at night. You've created this incredible thing, but let's be honest, the world is crowded with content. So how do you possibly break through all that noise? That is exactly what we're tackling today. A clear, actionable strategy to get your book read. So this whole plan is actually built on 3 really powerful pillars. First, we're going to cover how to consistently be heard by building your content engine. Then we'll dive into how you build your tribe through community and direct engagement. And finally, we'll look at how to go big with some high-impact outreach. It's a complete system for success. All right, let's kick things off with pillar 1, be heard. These first few steps are all about creating a consistent presence, a platform for your voice and your ideas. You have to think of this as the foundation for everything else. So, what's the very first step in building that engine? Step 1 is to host your very own weekly podcast. But here's the secret sauce. You feature and honor the top people in your field. See, this strategy isn't just about you talking into a mic. It's about creating a hub for amazing conversations that naturally sets you up as an expert and an insider in your world. Now, once you're creating your own conversations, the next logical step is to, join conversations that are already happening. And that's step 2. Be a guest on other people's shows. This is such a powerful tactic because it lets you tap into established audiences who are already super interested in your topic. You don't have to build every single audience from scratch. You can leverage the communities others have already worked so hard to build. And here's the best part. The plan gives you the exact tools to do it. It's not just some vague advice like go on podcasts. No, it's use Listen Notes and Matchmaker.fm. These are fantastic, practical resources for finding shows that are a perfect fit for you and your message. Okay, the third piece of your content engine switches gears from audio over to video. Tactic number 3 is all about creating short, content-rich videos. You should think of these as potent, shareable little nuggets of wisdom from your book. It's a really powerful way to reach visual learners and expand your presence on huge platforms like YouTube and Rumble. Okay, so once your content engine is up and running, we can move on to pillar 2, build your tribe. This is where we shift from just broadcasting your message out there to actively gathering and nurturing a community of loyal fans. The fourth point tackles the wild world of social media, but with a really specific and I think crucial focus. The key word here is focus. Don't try to be everywhere at once. The plan is very clear. Pick one primary social network and just own it by sharing consistently great content. And the specific recommendation? Instagram. That's likely because of its visual nature and really strong community features. Next up, points 5 and 6 are all about a powerful two-sided strategy, summits. So the strategy here is really twofold. First, you host your own online summit, which immediately positions you as a leader and a convener in your field. But at the same time, you should be participating in summits that others are hosting. It's that same powerful principle again, tap into ready-made audiences that are already hungry for your expertise. Now, for what might be the single most important part of building your tribe. Seriously. Send a weekly email. You see all those other activities, the podcasts, the videos, the summits, they should all be driving people to your email list. This is your direct line of communication. It's where you build the deepest connection by providing consistent, inspirational, and valuable content right there in their inbox. And that brings us to our final section, Pillar 3, go big. You've built your foundation, you've gathered your tribe. Now it's time for the high leverage moves that create massive, massive impact. The 8th tactic is one of the oldest and, frankly, most effective forms of marketing there is. And that's speaking at events. Whether it's online or in person, speaking positions you as the ultimate authority. And the source makes a really key distinction here. As great as online events are, live, in-person speeches are still considered the absolute most effective way to connect with an audience and sell books. And the final 2 points actually combine into one big, powerful strategy for landing major media. It's a really clear system. First, you target one big outlet. Think a national TV show or a major magazine. Second, you send them a timely, newsworthy proposal, not just some generic pitch. And third, you have to be persistent. Send fresh, relevant ideas every 2 weeks. This is how you get booked. So there you have it, the complete 10-point plan. You start by creating your own content with podcasts and videos. Then you build your community through social media, summits, and email. And finally, you amplify your message with high-impact outreach through speaking gigs and major media. You see how each step builds on the last? It creates this powerful marketing machine. And that really is the ultimate question, isn't it? A plan is only as good as its execution. So looking at this list, which single step feels the most achievable for you to start with right now? Because that first step, that's how you turn a book sitting on a shelf into a movement.